Numbers now in a cyclone and potentially try to swap it here to Warwick's. Beautiful stuff here from Cassidy, and now Cassidy getting punished here a little bit. Warwick's still kind of low there, but he is going to recover from that. What?
That's it. I mean, if we have a replay for that, if we don't, Baka basically just went in with that one shot, and that is the potential burst that we do see from that Elemental Shaman.
Big damage coming in with that Sky Fury Totem. Warwick's now as well, taking huge damage. Almost goes down right there. Could still go down. No sacrifice. What is he going to do? Elementing Resolve comes in. Warwick just needs to hold on for a little bit longer. Wings are up, 4th numbers, and it looks like he's going to survive barely there.
Oh, I don't know. Freezing Trap, Divine Shield available. Walrus is so critically low. Drain life. He's way too far away. Phenobrous can't help him, but Cassidy's in trouble. Baka fires back with the Stormkeeper. Cassidy ducks for cover. Downstairs, Relza has 0 mana. Baka could play this out. Urshock on a Facile. He's got no defensive cooldowns. Relza needs to drop the barrier back here. Maybe he doesn't have the mana to do it.
Everyone is rotted down. Relza has no mana left, and they are not going to let him drink. This is completely in favor of Tegrity Damp, but still, Ad Hoc Gaming, if they can make one final attempt. But Phenobrous, I mean, he's trinket, he's got Flawless, he's got Sacrifice, he gets everything.
Relza with the life grip into the fear, gets it onto Phenobrous. Nice Tremor Totem though by Baka, preemptively placed there. And now Phenobrous in a trap with the root here. Warwick's in big trouble. This could be the trinket.
Oh my!
Are you goodness!
That was a bite. That had to be a bite. That was a big bite too.
That was an aim shot big bite. Relza has about 1% left in his mana bar. They have one more attempt, and there we go. Full fear, mind games. Back out. How is he going to survive? Is the bite going to be big? He uses the Astral Shift to recover, but full trap comes out. And big aim shot bite. And they are going to win this one. Ad Hoc Gaming against all odds, being down the entire series.
Breaks out of the Lightning Lasso, maybe in the Storm Bolt. Do they have the Blinding Light out of the Hammer? Doesn't look like it. They're going to have to push him over with nothing but pure damage. Lucy goes for the big Blade Storm onto Silly. There's really nothing left for him here. They're going to proc the Seed. They have to kill the Wild Seed before Basky heals it to full. Basky healing with a Avenging Wrath. I don't think they're going to be able to kill the Seed. They do. They managed to chop it down just in time. It's just at the 9-minute mark. LF Org going to be taking game 1. Oh, but the blink on the Warbreaker, it doesn't even matter. Urshock cracks through. Silly's Cauterized triggers. They're pushing for the Wild Seed. Vasky gets stunned on his big heal, gets purged off. Silly's on the ropes here. Void Shift over to Sad Story, but Sad Story doesn't have Disperse for 2 more seconds. 1 more second on the Disperse. Likely just hovering over that keybind here at 10% Dispersion trades. Lucy is tearing in, but they stalled the Wild Seed. Borug gonna polymorph. Lucy's just gonna trade die by the sword. Intervene in incoming polymorph with that Overwatch Honor talent. Get right back onto the Shadow Priest. Sad Story fades the Storm Bolt, immuning the stun, doing whatever he can to try and turn this around, but there's just too much damage and too much control. LF Org look unstoppable in game 2. On to Procket, good defense from Lucy once again, and Vasky, your mana's tapped. They pop Combustion. They're just trying to go for a YOLO kill or something here, but Procket immediately trades. Sad Story's in trouble. This is it. It's match point, and Sad Story is going to get taken down. LF Org with solid offense, solid defense, and showcasing that Venthyr Warrior excellently in this series.
This is looking like Oldness Strikes are going to be walking away with this if they can just keep this up for a little bit longer, but a big setup coming now.
Yeah, the Spirit Bastion is down. Triple cleave here from Skill Cap to you. This is their last chance at Kara. No! They were so close. So close. Asgrath had 0 mana. They netted exactly what they needed to, but now they're going to be on the back foot. Asgrath dips low. Huge hit connects from Kara. Avenging Wrath is rolling. Asgrath ducks for cover in the room, but now his team is getting cleaved down as well. And cleave mirror matchups are probably the most stressful to heal. And Blizzard's in trouble. Nice Hex by Tana off to the side. Snipes Asgrath. And Oldness strikes back 1-1.
Kara has his wings up in just 33 seconds, and I feel like in 33 seconds, if Kara and Nerd Rage can stay on target, Morrow is going to be in a world of trouble. Asgrath does not have the cooldowns to keep him alive, and it's going to be up to Zeekbai, up to Morrow to somehow stay alive or even take down Kara in the next few moments. We were almost at 25% dampening. Big damage going out onto Kara, and he gets dropped. They set it up perfectly. Skill Cap to you doing a great job with this composition on this map. I'm not going to be happy with that one, and once again, both these teams kind of stabilize here, but Oldness Strikes, you can't help but feel like Tana is in a lot of trouble. You look at the defensive cooldowns, there's basically no options left, and this just could be it. This is the big Wombo combo. Once again, Zeekbai and Blizzo looking to crush Tana, and he gets dropped. Nicely done there by Skill Cap DU once again. Method's still not looking too bad, and they're able to get off that precious Divine Shield from Mystic. But both these teams still in this game. 11% dampening at this point. That's it. Just have to be very careful. The Void Shift comes in and they just kill him through it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They 100-0 him, get the Void Shift, and then 100-0 him again. This is what I'm talking about. I'm sure this is why Zico was like, yeah, you do not want to be a Fire Mage against this composition.
Mystic's Avenger Wrath comes up in 20. Zuniaki's moving closer and closer to Lone Tar, building up his insanity. Chaz gets stunned first. Deja gets cracked by a wake of ashes. Barely gripped to safety, popping that blazing barrier with the Triune Ward. Zuniaki jumping in with Dora Shadows. Mystic trying to intercept him, but gets locked down by a hammer. Huge pressure. Rally comes through, but it's not enough. They absolutely shred him to pieces. Method tie it up 1-1. Gladiator's Medallion available for the entire team. Huge damage in onto Thesha. Chaz trying to recover with Divine Favor, but they cut right through that. Chaz now stunned up. Thesha has to Ice Block. Where's the Shatter? Are they even going to go for it? Maybe they're holding it for a bop. Divine Toll swap to Chaz. Chaz has the Divine Shield. Mercy still holding on to the Shattering Throw. Divine Shield and Ice Block in one go. Zuniaki now swapped to. They're forcing the life swap potentially. Here comes the Combustion. Mercy just instantly going to drop that die by the sword. Now they switch to Mystic. He's going to drop the Shield of Vengeance, and that's it. Zuniaki is just going to get chopped up. That was almost going to be all three members of Method going down. He couldn't life swap. Everyone was dead. And I'm going to trade my 30% for your 30%. There's nothing he could do. Fortunately for him, I think he got an Awakening proc on his Avenging Wrath, so he's going to have big heals here for a moment. He actually gets feared on it. Nice intimidating shout by Mercy, but now Thesha polymorphing him away. Zuniaki fades to immune the incoming damage. And it looks like he should stabilize with the Holy Light bombed in from the corner on Chaz. Just Holy Light after Holy Light, trying to stabilize through the pressure here. Lone Tar looks like he may be trying to drink. No, just lobbying in Lava Burst. Silent stun combo. Beautifully set up, and nope, that's eradication for Mystic in game number 4. Method take it to match point, but that is not an easy thing to replicate. Almost 40% dampening. Chaz stunned up. Thesha stunned up. There's the Spear of Bastion. Zuniaki sneaking in. Oh, the life grip gets pulled back. The blink gets pulled back. Big mistakes here by Method. If they can reconnect to Thesha, surely this is going to be a cauterizer, an ice block. They're just chopping them to pieces. That Spear of Bastion is getting huge value right now. Ice block force. Where's the Shatter? Shattering throw immediately onto Thesha. He tries to blink. He gets charged on his blink. He's looking for Poly. Poly lands on Mystic. Instant dispelled into a Wind Shear. Double Dragon's Breath. Hammer of Justice. They're desperate, and they might pull up. They do. The Meteor connects right at the last second with Combustion, pulling off a kill. Mystic doesn't want to give up, though. Avenging Wrath available. I think it's unlikely with Sacrifice. It's over. He's tapping out. Method pull it off 3-2.
Big rapid fire coming in. Kara dancing with death at this point. It's going to be the Ascendance from Tana that keeps him stable. And now it's Oldness Strikes looking to get aggressive once again.
Ooh, Cassidy dropping danger to Kara, using his bubble right there as well. While Cassidy was actually running for the heals, Facile there digging out the pressure, but Relza's mana is completely empty. Facile, no aspect of the turtle. The only thing that you really need to do is keep up the pressure onto Facile. Cassidy gets the Cyclone. Facile, don't bring so low, execute range. Kara, one more swing should do it. They get the scatter shot onto Nerd Rage, but Kara doesn't care. He takes him down with the Hammer of Wrath.
Head up, does not want his pet to go down right now. That's likely game over if it does. Kara into the Cyclone. Nerd Rage going after Facile. Tana just lobbing in Lava Burst. I mean, this is free reign for Oldness Strikes right now, and Facile could ultimately go down. Paid suppression on 1%. He just left the game. He's not even giving them the satisfaction of getting the execute. Just, I'm out.
Spending quite a bit of mana, moves in, gets the Psychic Scream here, looking for some pressure here, and you know, I think Cavi doesn't have much left already. He has one Blessing of Protection, no wings, no nothing already tapped on cooldowns, gets disarmed as well. That Warrior just shutting him down so much in the opening stages. They still have all priest cooldowns to work with, and they might need to use them right now. Relza getting Wind Shear right there. Looking to just close out the game here. And he gets Pain Suppression, he gets Blessing of Protection, but it's not going to be enough. Cavi going to get absolutely destroyed there in a minute.
That's very important. He is. Look at that mana bar all the way back up over half, just at 31% dampening, exactly when he needed it. But perhaps they can just power through despite it. Double stun combo. Dangerous time for Blackfire. He is absolutely getting crunched. There's the Wild Seed. They kill it off immediately. Reload Esports, leaving no opportunity and play a game one. Clean game one. Mystic into Cyclone, LF Org are just trying to stall. They've basically got one more opportunity here with Combustion and Berserk. Lucy pulls the trigger on Berserk. It might be a little bit too early. I mean, Blackfire got reflected on his polymorph. He can't really help out. Lucy's Tiger's Fury is just going to go totally wasted here. I feel like the only way they were going to win here is a combo combustion, double ferocious bite, and try and double tap a target out of the game. Now the Feral's damage is going to be much lower. It's all on Blackfire's shoulders to try and pull off a kill, and they're racing towards Borug. Huge pressure onto Borug.
Oh!
How is he alive? He is not. Lone Tar closes it out with a lava burst, and Reload Esports move to match point.
He's going to stay alive a little bit longer. Those stuns should be ready now for Borug as well as Blackfire. And Blackfire, he's never above 50% anymore. There it is, stun onto Borug, and now a potential other stun onto Blackfire. They kick the Stormkeeper right there, and now Blackfire so low to get dropped here. And finally, the Spirit Link is going to come out from Lontar, and they're going to execute Blackfire and send him home.
Man, almost a 60% dampening game. That's certainly the longest game we've seen today. However, Reload Esports closing it out 3-0 against Looking for Org. These guys tried really hard to get it into that deep dampening, tried to get that win in on this third game here, Sid.
I actually think if he was playing Wild Charge, that would have worked. He needed like a little bit more mobility. If he was using Wild Charge and Typhooning actively,
Lontar
just happened.
God.
What?
Barug
There's
ran
no
in
way.
and killed him. Barug literally just ran in 3 versus 1 and killed him. I'm not even joking. That was the most.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Are you kidding
All
me?
right, I'll eat my words, okay?
All right, well, now we're actually in
got a
an
cross
interesting
kill.
situation. I mean, Procket and Borug, they could easily win this. I cannot believe
They're going
they're
to right
going
now.
to
They're going
win.
to win this.
They could actually win this. Mystic now pops his Avenging Wrath. Oh, Barug might get dropped. He's caught into a Hammer of Justice. How could he possibly live this? Procket needs to peel, but he cannot.
Yeah.
That was insane. We need a replay of that Paladin just
Wait, is it
running in
over?
3 versus 1.
Is
There's
it
no
over?
way.
It's
over.
You know what?
Mystic's full health.
Man.
Oh, you
That
know what
was
I just saw at the end
great.
of the game that saved Mystic? Mystic is also using a tank spec legendary.
What?
So when he dips below 20%, he procs the prop paladin shield. So he was also
is.
running the tank spec legendary. It saved him at the end of the game. It procced at the end of the game.
Supatees is so happy.
I'm not happy, I'm laughing.
I've never seen such emotion, man. It's just when tank things come out.
It's like
Oh,
nervous
man.
laughter.
There it is again.
Resto Shaman actually does struggle a lot to heal through damage over time effects, so I think that they locked the Affliction Warlock as like a mini counter to the Restoration Shaman that they knew Tana had to play on this roster, and you can see that it's working out well, unlike the Holy Paladin that doesn't really care about dots. But Valet now getting swapped to and just dropped, didn't trade cooldowns, got one tapped, had everything available, didn't press
He
it.
actually died through Blessing of Protection.
He's also going to have that dispersion, so they're going to go after Mercy.
Oh.
Ooh, they actually get the spear on the port right there. Mercy forced to use his unending resolve. He gets life grip there by Valet as well, but Nerdridge's all over him. Still nice pressure here by Nerdridge with that avatar active. Valet has no trinket as well, but he does have that void shift. His trinket is going to come up in about 10 seconds. Night Fae, Soul Shape coming out onto Tana.
Ooh,
They get the
Nerdridge.
silence there, and Nerdridge gets erased right there. Did he dispel you away, or what was that? Tana's mana is not looking great. Now Nerdridge taking huge damage right there, but the Ascendance is active. Should be enough to keep him alive. Delay now, casting Shadow right here. A little bit scary for him. Won't be able to use that Greater Fate. He gets locked here, takes a kick right there to the face. And now Kara with the wings, doing a lot of damage. There's the Blessing of Protection coming out. Lontar does not want to be risking that one at all. And Mercy gonna have his cooldowns rotating back up kind of shortly here, 20 more seconds or so. So Valet right now looking like the main target, taking huge damage, gating away to safety.
Oh!
Is it going to be enough? Do they have the damage? The spear comes out. Nerdridge, one execute. He's going to take him down. Big hit here. Valet activating that big damage from the Shadow Priest. He gets the Mind Games here as well. Kara bubbling here just to spam heal Nerdridge right now. And Kara takes a massive chunk of damage here as well. Valet as well. Nothing left in the tank. 10 seconds left on that fade right there. But finally, Holdness Strikes are going to have to go back to the pillar. Kara getting actually interrupted right there by Mercy. And now Nerdridge leaps in. There's the fear. They have 2 seconds before Valet has that fade right there. And he's going to trinket fade on that Stormbolt. Now they have about a 30-second window, 20 seconds before that
He's mounted.
void shift is up for Valet. He's mounted with freedom, but there's the spear. Nerdridge's all over him. Kara all over him as well. Here comes the damage. They have nothing to answer this push with. Valet just needs to heal. He needs to survive somehow. Battle Mask comes out. Desperate Prayer comes out, but is it going to be enough? He's on 1%, and Nerdridge is going to claim victory. Holdness Strikes gonna send out Reload Esports out of the tournament.
Are they attacking him? They're going to go after him with the kidney shot. They're trying to bait more cooldowns here. If they can bait a Blessing Protection, he's certainly dead, but they don't find the bait. Asgrath is not falling for it. Deja and a Hex. Meteor down. Chaz swap 2 once again. Lightning Lasso around the corner. Huge damage coming in from Morrow. That's it. They're just going to close it out before Method even get a shot.
A major win condition here for Skill Captain. You can see Asgrath way ahead on mana at this point of the game. Essia has no Ice Block Combustion available for Morrow. Chaz no Trinket and no Paint Suppression. Preemptively drops the barrier. He realized he's a great target right now for the side of Skill Captain. They're just going through barrier? They're trying to take him down through barrier, and they almost do it. That was insanely greedy there by Morrow and Zeepai. And now Zeepai pays the price and gets dropped. Great turnaround there by Method. I mean, Chaz with that preemptive barrier. I cannot believe Skill Cap to you were that greedy that they thought they could go through it.
Deja has no damage. Asgrath survives another stun. Deja getting chased down by Blizzo. He's at 30%. Asgrath is hammering Waz, preventing him from re-stealthing. Mirror Image is on 1%. They proc the Cauterize. They alter time. He gets Stormbolt. He soul shapes the Stormbolt. He can alter time back here and reposition. No, they proc Deja's Wild Seed. Do they have a cooldown? No, not enough to stabilize. Morrow's combusting that seed. That seed is burning. There's no way they're letting that happen again.
If he can greet it one go and just try to play it patient and rely on his team to get those peels out, really important in terms of long-term survivability. Lightning Lasso now out on Chaz, but nice peels there from Waz. He interrupts the Lightning Lasso, gets the cheap shot on Morrow, and now Zeepai's actually in a lot of trouble. Asgrath, he gets dropped. Beautiful smoke bomb coming in from Waz, and Method puts another point on the board. They tie up this series.
Barely staying alive, now trying to set up damage on Asgrath. Asgrath's Divine Protection looks like it's going to be more than enough here. Popping himself off instantaneously. Now caught into a polymorph, though, as Method look to switch back. Who are they going after? Likely Blizzo, but Blizzo stuns Waz right on his attack, denying all of the damage. However, the crowd control is still there for one more second. Asgrath Divine Shields, is that enough? He needs the sack. He got Dragon's Breath. He got Mass Dispelled on his bubble, Dragon's Breath on his sack global cooldown, and Blizzo is taken out. Method pull it off 3-2. Excellent execution. Blizzo rallies in defiance to stay alive just a little bit longer, and it will be just a little bit that he needs. Nerd Rage falling behind, trades die by the sword. Tana uses Ascendance to keep his team aggressive, and it's go time. Zeepai getting cleaved down by the Blade Storm of Nerd Rage. Asgrath gets purged, sheared on his big heal. Tana is making play after play in this game. You don't normally get to highlight the Resto Shaman, but he is definitely carrying game number 1 with all this crowd control. Another Hex casted, and that is it. Tana, in my mind, MVP here. We just usually flame the healer like you died. It's the healer's fault, and you don't really talk about like healers being like the thing. But in that game, like all the roots, all the hexes, that purge kick at the end, popping the cooldowns to get his team aggressive, like that was a healer carry. Give some healers some love.
Now there's nothing left on Oldness Strikes. They need to try to take down Zeepai right now. They have no defense. Morrow trying to shut down situations. Zeepai dropping super low there. Battle Master's going to activate. No, nothing here. Just the sacrifice to rely on. 10 seconds left on that Astral Shift, and he might need to use the sacrifice just to get to that point in the game.
I mean, he survived, though. They've got defensives. Kara's locked down in a stun. He's in a poly. 3 versus 1 on Nerd Rage. Absolute eradication. Massive turnaround. Skill Cap pull it out of nowhere, catching Nerd Rage in midfield in just a moment. When you thought it was over, they blast back.
Nice Stormbolt's going to allow him to sit on his target for a little bit longer. No sacrifice for 1 more second. Asgrath immediately using the sacrifice as soon as it comes off of cooldown. Zeepai getting cross wind sheared here by Tana as well, doing a great job harassing him. And here comes the Stormkeeper. Here comes the damage. They kill off the Sky Fury Totem. Big damage coming in here. Tana in a blinding light. Nerd Rage. This is the setup. Is he going to go down? He goes down, and Tana can't get the Spirit Link in time. Skill Capped EU wins the swing match.
Jumping into bear form, trying to kite and get away, but Nerd Rage has just been all over Morrow. Lava Bursts are lobbing in, but from Zeepai off to the side to try and carry the game here. They can't live. There's no way. They got 2 minutes left in this game. They innervate Asgrath, free healing, gets feared on the innervate. Zeepai not able to tremor it. Asgrath breaks out. However, Morrow is just absolutely getting chopped. He's trying to kite the entire game. Lightning Lasso on Kara, but Nerd Rage can solo Morrow at this point. Nerd Rage condemn. Morrow knocks him away at 1%. Hammer of Wrath, condemn again. And that will be the KO onto 2 targets. Oldness Strikes take it to game 5.
No counter. Actually, he does have his counter still to work with, but Ascraft no real defensives here for a little bit longer. They're actually still going after Z5 Bladestorm. Big damage. We're on match point. Z5 let's just go down here. Big damage. The sheep comes out. Is it going to be enough? Kara, one more hit, could do it. Z5 5% HP, one execute, and Nerd Rage is going to take him down, and Skill Capped EU will be eliminated. It's extremely hard to actually get that combust reset if you are the mage, so Tessia can be in a lot of trouble so far now. Waz setting up another setup here, potentially with the leg sweep. They get the Hammer of Justice, double blinding live, big damage here onto Tana. Beautiful setup. What? That is just a Windwalker one-shot with Zwen the Tiger. Oh, Tessia going for the Dragon's Breath ring, and this was another setup attempt here from Method, but Nerd Rage avoiding that setup. Here we go, Ring of Frost, Sheep. Let's see, do they have a Paralyze? They do have a Paralyze there onto Tana, but nothing onto Kara right now. They need to try to get something. They're actually swapping to Nerd Rage here. Combustor, big one shot, and he's gonna get destroyed in that swap there. What a beautiful setup. Doing what he can. 10 seconds left on those wings. He has one Blessing of Affliction to work with, one combustion here for Tessia, one shot, one opportunity. Let's see who goes down first. Is it going to be Kara? Is it going to be Waz? Who is going to go down here in these final seconds of the game, Sid?
I mean, it could be it. Waz is rolling, bobbing, weaving, dodging, ducking, and diving, but he could just be going down. Caught by the intimidating shot out of line of sight. Chaz wraps around the corner, bopping him at 10%. No shattering throw available. They need to top him, though. Rep Paladin can still hit the top. They paralyze Kara, but Wake of Ashes cracks Waz's skull. They're dropping the meteor. They're going after Kara. They have to close it out here and now, and they do it. They close it out. Nerd Rage is trying to solo Waz. Chaz is totally out of mana, trying to take this to a cross kill, trying to catch up with that Ring of Pieces, denying the reconnect, and Nerd Rage is going to tap out. Method move to match point. But Thesha is equally low. Chaz connects one big heal. Leg sweep DR. Are they really going to go on a DR leg sweep? They're going to pull the trigger on Zwen the Tiger. I don't think a 1 second leg sweep is enough, is it? Tana's just going to Astral Shift. He can get healed up by Kara. Is the Windwalker really going to kill Tana through Astral Shift? They're going to bop him. That's it. Thesha gets cracked. Oldness Strikes put a point on the board.
It certainly is. Thessia on the run once again. And Oldness Strikes are just trying to find their opportunity. I mean, they've gotten close on Waz a few times, so maybe switching their targeting up here a little bit. Tana's actually burning through his mana. Waz is just all over him with that Zwen. Big leg sweep. Can they take him down? Are they just going to kill him with raw damage? It is going to be the Spirit Link Totem. It's going to be the Rallying Cry. It's going to be the Sanctuary. They freaked out. They panicked. This is the first time Method has been able to cause a panic in this map. And we'll have to see how that ends up playing out. I mean, they still have a Trinket and Astral Shift, so Oldness Strike still has tools to work with. Combustion gets used. It's a random combustion here over on a Nerd Rage. Can they take him down? We're at 21% dampening. Just do damage, I suppose. They're literally just trying to him, and he gets taken down. Astral Shift comes out, but the Touch of Death completely nails it. Method managing to go 4-1 in this series, and they will be the finals victory, or finals winner.